How you guys doing today? So I went live earlier today, and as you can see, I was out and about. First off, my son has been very sick. What's going on, Patricia? How you guys doing? Everybody joining in. I appreciate you guys joining in. Give me 1 second here. All right, so that's all set. All right. DMK, what's going on? Ingrid, Tony, what's going on? Everybody out on Facebook, what's up? How you guys doing out there today? Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday, Titan Talk Tuesday in full effect. Trying to make sure this is all standing up for you guys here. Love you guys. Thank you guys for joining in. Got a hell of a show for you guys. Special time today, so I know it's a little off for everybody out there. 5:30 instead of 6, but I have good reasoning for this. My son, I'm coaching him baseball, so I have to go to an evaluation at 6:30, so I'm going to have to leave out of here at 6. So I had to go virtual today, obviously, but I appreciate all you guys joining in earlier and all you guys joining in now especially. So let's get into it. Big Irishman, thank you, bro. I appreciate the support and the badges. You guys buying badges and support me like that. I appreciate it. The Real Hokie Pride, what's going on? Good to see you again, guys. Thank you guys for joining back in on this second live of the day, but the official Titan Talk Tuesday is now in effect. So today we're going to talk about, like I said, the Titan Trifecta. What's up, Brian B-Dub? What's going on? Thank you, guys. And all you guys that bought badges today, I'm going to put you guys in. Fitness DMK, thank you for buying a badge. I appreciate it. I'm putting you guys in for some more Titan gear. But I've got something special for one of you guys. If one of you guys win today, I've actually got Titan duffel bags now. They're not big ones, but they're medium size and they're awesome. Everybody likes the size of the bags. I'm going to get some bigger ones, but they're decent size. They've got one zipper pocket on one side, a good middle, so you can pack all your stuff in there. You know, some shirts, some clothes, whatever it is. Hi, Ange. How you doing? Nice to see you again. I appreciate you joining me back. Eddie, what's going on? Rod Jose, what's going on? Holden Outlaw, I appreciate that. Thank you. So I've got these bags. I'm gonna give one to one winner today that bought a badge for me to show support back to you guys. It's the least I can do and reciprocate. I appreciate it. Big Irishman, thank you so much. So for today, the Real Hokie, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate everybody joining in and doing that. Thank you, guys. So let's talk about Titan Trifecta. And now, if you have any questions about any of our therapies, blood work, or anything else, go ahead and shoot off to me. I'd be happy to answer it live for you guys here on Titan Talk. So you guys get, everything that's, everything I want to do for you guys. And that's share the information for you guys, letting you guys know what's up. Adam, thank you. I appreciate that. So you guys are all in this pool to win one of the Titan duffel bags. Thank you so much. All right, so the Titan Trifecta, let's get into it because I ain't got much time. I got 20 minutes, guys. So if you have any questions, now's your time to shoot it off. So let me get into the Titan Trifecta. The Titan Trifecta is the therapy package of the week. Now, the Titan Trifecta covers 3 different therapies, okay? And they're really good ones. All 3 of them are awesome. I use them every day. And a lot of patients love these therapies. Outside hormone replacement therapies, these are the best ones in my mind. Now, I like NAD and stuff like that. I use that too. Glutathion's great. But real world scenarios, everyday lifetime, let's talk about how the Titan Trifecta can help you guys. First one, our ECA Stack Plus, right? ECA, ephedrine, caffeine, aspirin. Now, what's the plus? That's chromium and B12. So, guys, this is going to give you natural energy. It's going to boost metabolism, help you burn fat in the body, right? Laser focus, so clarity is going to be there as well. So you're going to be able to get through your day without taking energy drinks in, drinking a whole bunch of sugar, all this garbage that you guys are putting in your body, possibly, that could be hurting your results or hurting your body. So with ephedrine, caffeine, aspirin, B12, and chromium, obviously ephedrine and caffeine are going to be stimulants, okay? And these are both going to work synergistically together to help you lose weight. They're also going to give you good mental clarity and focus, right? So if you're taking it in the morning, and that's when I take mine right in the morning, right when I get up, and I don't have to take anything else. So I don't have to take any other energy drinks or a lot of caffeine or pots of coffee or anything like that. All I do is take the ECA Stack Plus. So that gets me rocking and rolling. I take Titan Complete because it has MIC in it. So methionine, inositol, and choline. It has B12. It has B complex in it. It also has your 3 and only 3 branched chain amino acids. These are also essential amino acids. Now, I think people get these confused because there are more essential amino acids than 3. But branched chain amino acids, there is only 3 of them. It's leucine, isoleucine, and valine, okay? And these are going to help with a number of different things, from not going into a catabolic state to helping build lean muscle tissue back, right? And also aiding in weight loss. MIC does the exact same thing. Well, with those 3 components, methionine, acetylcholine, it's going to help detox number 2 as well, and helping you burn through fats faster. That's what it does, okay? Now, you also have B12 in there, which is great for boosting metabolism and natural energy. Also, L-carnitine. So a lot of people out there are now on the L-carnitine kick. There's a reason why, okay? This is also a great amino acid, but it has a lot of great properties and a lot of great benefits to you guys. So at that point, it's a great combination. So that's 2 of the Titan Trifecta therapies. And those are both, should probably be both done in the morning. Now, ECA Stack Plus, you can't take in the afternoon. So if you're good in energy in the morning and you want that extra boost in the afternoon, maybe to get you to the afternoon at your job, get you some good energy in the gym, ECA Stack Plus is going to be great. So you can take that whenever you want. I like to take it in the morning because it gets me revving, it gets me going. And with Titan Complete, I'm getting my body started off. It's kicked off, ready to go. It's in machine mode because I don't have much time to stop. So at that point, when I put it in machine mode like that, I'm rocking and roaring, metabolism's boosting and burning through fat and burning through that energy that I need. Now, Hercules Potion. This is the 3rd part to the Titan Trifecta. Now, this one's a favorite by a lot of different people. There's no stimulants in Titan Trifecta. There's no stimulants in Titan Complete, just ECA Stack Plus. But Hercules Potion, now this was a game changer for you guys. And let me tell you why. It's good for a number of different things. The glutamine is great for recovery. You got L-citrulline and arginine that are great for vasodilation and blood flow. That means moving the blood through your veins faster, right? Opening up those veins so you can get more blood all throughout the body. The other good thing about it, it has ornithine. So long, more strenuous activities or workouts, right? So if you're falling short sometimes, this will help you get maybe an extra set in, a couple more reps in, right? Maybe a little bit longer on your cardio sessions. Even if you're walking through Disneyland or even Universal Studios. So we walked through Universal Studios a couple weeks ago. Me, Big Drew, I had my son, one of his buddies, and Tsikouris. Art was there with us too. So we're walking through there, and we only had a limited amount of time because it was in between like us having to go back to a bodybuilding show that we're at. And we were having to power walk so we could hit as many rides as possible. And man, you should have seen Drew. He was sweating his butt off. It was hilarious. Fast I've ever seen a big guy walk, right? And Teresa's, coincidentally, she's walking as faster than me, so which is hilarious. But we got to the park, and it was a good game changer, right? Ange, I'll answer your question in 1 second. And then all these great components in there, plus you're adding NAC, which is great for liver detox, right? You also have taurine and proline. Taurine is great for cramping. It's good for cognitive effects as well. And you also have proline, which is a collagen-based amino acid to help lubricate joint areas. Now, in this too, you're also going to have L-carnitine. So there's a reason why, guys. So in combining all 3 of these, they work great together. So you can stack all 3. So you can take the 2 in the morning, or you can take Titan Complete in the morning, ECA in the afternoon with Hercules Potion. And, if you combine Hercules Potion and ECAs, that's like your ultimate pre-workout from Titan Medical Center. So you're going to have some stimulants in there. You're going to have great vasodilation in there. You're going to have recovery with glutamine in there. You're going to have liver detox in there with NAC. And you're going to have your branched chain amino acids that are running through your body too as well, all throughout the day. So you have to bring a jug and drink a jug of branched chain amino acids all day. It's horrible on the stomach, bloats you. You kind of get sick of the taste after a while, right? And you're like, man, I got to keep doing this. I got to keep doing this. Trust me, guys. I've been there. I know for a fact firsthand. And Drew has, and a number of different other people have. This makes things a lot simpler. One injection, ready to go throughout the day. How good is that? That's the best there is. So Titan Trifecta, Hercules Potion, ECA Stack Plus, and Titan Complete. These are the 3 main pillars after HRT for me especially, okay? And you save money by getting the Trifecta package. Good point, Big Irishman. Big shout out. I appreciate you. Tiffany Island, how you doing? Ben, how you doing? Gloria, what's up? All right, so let's answer Ange 217's question. Because she supports so much, anytime she gets on here, I'm definitely going to give her priority and help you guys out as well. But let's answer her question. So any suggestions of what I can add to my regimen without stimulants? It's a good question. I'm currently using HCG, AOD, and Titan Complete. Okay, so what can you add to your regimen? And this is obviously, is this to help with weight loss, to provide weight loss support just without ECA? If that is the answer to the question that you posted, then I would say Prometheus. Okay, Prometheus is a good one, and it doesn't have any stimulants in it. It's also going to help you lose weight. And it's good because it's also going to boost your mood. So you're boosting your mood. It's going to help lose weight and without a stimulant effect. And how does it work, right? You're going to ask me, well, how's it going to help me lose weight without using any stimulants, John? Well, it's a good question. The reason why is it does have bupropion in it. And it has bupropion and it has metformin to help cut cravings to a certain extent, right? Like sugar cravings and stuff like that. And it's going to help get rid of sugar out of the bloodstream. So when we eat things, it's going to have some sugar in there probably, right? Now, sugar is good to a certain extent. Carbs are good to a certain extent. But after the body already utilizes what it needs, it then stores it, okay? And it stores it because at that point, it's conserving that energy. It's saying, hey, listen, if your body needs this later on, then we have it in our system. We're like, damn, I don't want you to store fat, but your body doesn't know this. It's the most impressive machine on this earth. It's very smart and adapts very well. But it has a certain way that it functions. And that's the way what it does. So it's going to store these things away, this fat, and say, hey, listen, we have it for you when you're ready. And if you're not getting a lot of exercise or you're not using up that energy, it's just going to keep storing. And that's what's going to happen. So Prometheus is definitely the next one I would recommend. Ange, I think it would go really well with the things that you're doing, or maybe even you can replace for a month and change it up and see how it works for you. I think it's going to work very, very well for you, okay? Definitely bangers for the buck, for sure, for sure. All right, Mia Installation TV, what's going on? All right, you're good, take your time. Well, I only have a limited amount of time, so I want to make sure that I get through all your guys' questions. And it's important to me. I got to make sure that everybody's getting answered, and especially you guys are on here supporting me week in and week out. I want to make sure I get to your guys' questions and help you guys out for sure. Fitness DMK, thank you again. I appreciate it. All right, Javier, Nikki Bikini, what's going on? I love it. Thank you for joining us. Barracks Doctor, what's going on? How you doing? All right. Irishman, I think, needs a duffel bag. DMK needs a duffel bag. Big Irishman needs a duffel bag. You guys text the line. I got you guys. And then I'm going to give one more away. So I'm going to give 4 duffel bags away. And those 3 already getting one because they're always on here supporting over and over and over again. And you new guys that have bought badges today, you guys are going to be in the running here to get one of these bags or even get a Titan shirt or wherever you want at that point, okay? I'll let you decide. All right, so I think we've covered most of these, right? Doing me, what's going on? How are you doing today? Let's see. So who else do we have here? Holden Outlaw, you're in the running. The real Hokey Pride, what's going on? Brian, you're in the running too as well. So I'm going to hook you guys all up, all right? I'm going to give you guys T-shirts for you guys that don't win anything. And the other one's going to get a bag if they would like. All right, you're the best. I will definitely try it. Which would you recommend I replace substitute Prometheus? So let's look at this thing. So how long have you been on HCG? That's the next thing, right? Let's see how long you've been on there for. Text a line, and then say, listen, I want you to talk to John, and then I'll talk to the provider, and I'll talk to the nurse, the MA that's dealing with it, and I'll make sure that we get back a good answer for you. It's maybe a substitute for a month, just to make sure, listen, you're dialed in and you're ready to go, and we're not going to make any bad changes. We want to make the good changes to your regimen. And that's what it's all about, guys. Sometimes you can change some of these different therapies in your regimen, month to month, and try to see if you can get some different results, right? Because you can always go back to it. But we want to see, listen, can I get past any plateaus maybe I'm hitting, or maybe get some better results? Maybe one might work a little bit better. You never know, all right? Holden Outlaw, you're the man. I appreciate you. I'm going to send you out a T-shirt too as well. All I want you guys to do is the guys that have won, right? Where I tell, please text the line, the main line, 727-389-3220. Just tell them, John said he's going to hook me up. And you guys that won bags, you guys just say, I'm going to get a duffel bag. Guys are getting shirts, just say, I'm going to get a shirt, give your size, give the address. We can definitely do it, okay? All right. Crybaby, what's going on? How you doing? I love these names. What's going on? Project Graham, what's up? Thank you for supporting. I appreciate all you guys. Seriously, thank you very much. All right, so let's talk about some of the topics today. I think we should get to some of the topics. And then, if you have any questions in between, we can talk about it. All right, so earlier today when I got on live, we talked about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, listen, Arnold Schwarzenegger was definitely, one of my heroes growing up. This guy's in so many different action movies that I loved to watch when I was growing up as a kid. Obviously, he was a real-life bodybuilder, Mr. Olympia. This guy's done a lot of different things. The Austrian Oak. This guy is like, the epitome of what people wanted to be like, okay? When I was growing up, it was about being like a superhero, and Arnold fit the bill, okay? He actually played Hercules in a movie too as well. So I got a lot of respect for him, okay? And what he's done lately is he's, and I get it to a certain extent, but he came out and he said basically, you guys that are against masks are schmucks and screw your freedom. And I think that line right there hits home with a lot of different people, right? And it's like, damn, man, why did you have to say this? Because, some people, they don't want to wear masks, and some people don't want to get vaccinated. That's their choice. If you want to protect yourself, you wear a mask, or I'll wear a mask, okay? I don't got a problem doing it. It is what it is. If I don't want to get vaccinated, you get vaccinated, you're going to be protected. And, somebody that doesn't get vaccinated now, they understand the risk. The risk is they could possibly die from COVID. It can happen. All right. I do know people, and I've had family members die from COVID. I know people that have had to rewalk after they got COVID. My wife has been in the ICU with COVID before. So, it's a real thing. So it's not some made up thing. I hear people say some pandemic. If they planned it, they created it, okay, in the lab or wherever it came from. And at that point, we're dealing with it now. So your typical cotton picker, I'll help you out, whatever you need help in. No problem. I'm doing okay. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys very much. So Arnold, getting back to him. So basically, listen, I know Redcon won. I know Aaron Singerman personally. I know they put a post out saying that, listen, they love Arnold, but they can't back him or sponsor any events or be a part of it because, you know what? Freedom is what us Americans, that's what America is built on, right? That's one of our God-given born things we get. It's freedom. That was the big thing. That's why our country's so great, because people have freedom. We're not like other countries where, we're locked. We have been locked down, but we're under some dictatorship, okay? And we can't do these things, or communism, or whatever it may be. That's why we're so great, and that's why people come here. So DMK, I'm going to answer your question right after this. So at that point, listen, I think that maybe Arnold was a little upset. He's dealing with health issues himself, like heart and everything like that. So maybe he's scared, and maybe he shouldn't have said, or maybe he could have said these things in a different way, right? Like saying, hey, listen, people, please be responsible and try to help your neighbor out by doing these things. But no, he wanted to get on there, and that's typical Arnold tone and what he did. So at that point, big shout out to Redcon One for what they did. I don't usually pump supplement companies and stuff like that, but at least they have some ethics, some morals, and they're sticking to them. They're not bending, okay? Because a lot of people bend these days, and that's no good to bend, right? If you have some things, some standards, stick to them, right? You have rules, principles you live by in life, stick to them. Now, if they're wrong, admit that they're wrong, move on, change those things. Actions always speak louder than words in every situation and scenario, guys. So at that point, your actions will definitely outweigh whatever words. You can always apologize too. I do believe, people do deserve second chances. And that was one of the things I said earlier. And, hopefully Arnold will look at this and say, listen, I chose my words wrong. I apologize for this. This is what I meant to say. And I think people should, accept that to a certain extent if they want to, and move on. All right. Fitness DMK. Is it safe to do the HCG diet while already using HCG while on TRT? So it's a good question, right? So it's a real simple answer too. And Devin, check this out. So you're already getting HCG when you're on add-back therapy, for add-back therapy while you're on testosterone, okay? Especially through Titan Medical Center. There's places out there won't let you do it. your your testicles are going to shrivel. If you don't take it, your semen production is going to lower. Your girl or your female or your boyfriend, whoever it is going to ask what's going on, and you're going to have some tightness down there, which is very uncomfortable. So, on testosterone through Titan, you'll be on HCG. Now, he asked, is it safe to do the HCG diet while using HCG on testosterone? The answer is yes, okay? And the providers will tell you yes every time. The reason is this. You're already taking HCG. Now, HCG works in a couple different ways. It's used for fertility and add-back therapy, okay? That's what it's used for. Now, HCG diet came out, and the original HCG diet called for 500 calories, okay? And at that point, I don't agree with 500 calories. But you can go up in your HCG dose, still be safe while on testosterone replacement therapy, and go into a calorie deficit. That's how the HCG diet works. It doesn't work if you eat an abundance of calories and take HCG. It's not going to burn fat like that. You're not going to lose weight. That's a common misperception out there. You got to go into a calorie deficit. Now, that doesn't mean you have to do the 500 calorie deficit, because I don't even believe in that. When I heard about this, it gets touted a lot because there is a study done on it, okay? So, I would say go 1,000 calories as a male, maybe 1,200 at tops. You could go down to 9. Girls can do 1,000, and you're still going to be in a major calorie deficit. And HCG is going to work in that way. It's going to help you. So that should answer your question. It's very safe to do. You're already taking HCG. You can up the HCG if you really wanted to, right? And you just go into a calorie deficit. You do this, you're going to get great results. I didn't believe in the HCG diet before. I didn't believe in it for a lot of years when we first opened the clinic. I'm like, it was because of this. All right, fine. You're gonna only take in 500 calories. Of course, you're gonna lose weight, right? But the best thing about HCG is you don't go into a catabolic effect. So it's not like you're gonna lose a whole bunch of muscle when you're doing this. Now, I don't know who can live on 500 calories a day. It's very, really hard. I've done it. I know, and it is tough. And I took the ECA stack along with it to help out, right? With energy and hopefully curbing the appetite a little bit. But, it was really hard to do. But 1,000 calories, it's more reasonable. And you definitely get a great result. And the only reason I know is because I had to have surgery. I couldn't work out for so many weeks. And I'm like, damn, you know what? I'm going to give this HCG diet a try. I don't want to go into a catabolic effect. I want to lose some more if possible. And I really want to give a real world scenario and my opinion on how it works. And I did it, and it worked phenomenal. That's when I was like, listen, I'm on board with this. And a lot of patients have taken it and done it, and they've lost a ton of weight doing it. You just got to do it properly. If you're going to do it and you start cheating, you eat a whole bunch of food and garbage, it's not going to work. If you do it properly, it's going to work, and especially with testosterone replacement, because you're already getting those hormones boosted, you're going to go. Okay? So I hope that answers your question. I appreciate your support as always. Thank you. He has lost his mind. I feel a true Archie Bunker at his old age. I like Archie Bunker. Archie Bunker was cool, man. Archie Bunker wouldn't say anything like that. He was a little piss and vinegar like, but he would always be on that conservative side to a certain degree, right? All right. So what else we got here? I like the heck. All right. So I have another one for you guys. We're talking about weight loss. It's hilarious. So I was reading about, do you have any tips for needs money? Okay. Look, if the vaccine is a magic bullet, then you're 100%, and you truly have nothing to worry about. That's exactly right. Okay. So let's get into this now, right? So the vaccine. And the only reason I have not is because I caught COVID last June. All right. My wife still has the antibodies. Son still has the antibodies. Okay. Now, if people did get the vaccine, right, they wanted to protect themselves. They were scared about what was going on out there. They wanted to do something that was going to help them. So at that point, now there's a booster coming out, and they're saying after 8 months you're going to need a booster. Now this is kind of messed up because a lot of people didn't sign up for a booster. Like, man, I signed up for the 2 shots or the 1 shot from J&J, and I didn't think I was going to have to take a booster. But now these variants are coming. This is a virus. It's going to mutate. It's going to have variants. We're going to have to deal with these variants probably for the rest of our days, guys. Just being honest. They should be honest with us and transparent. I think they were to a certain extent where they said it was never going away. Fauci was saying this a long time ago. He was right. It's probably never going to go away. And it's probably going to keep mutating and changing. And you're probably going to need boosters every year to hopefully protect yourself. Or if we can, right? Because even vaccinated people are catching the Delta variant. This is a whole new strain to a certain extent. If all these people were so worried about being protected, they're not protected. You know, a good amount of them are not protected. A good amount of people are still catching COVID. And like I said earlier in my live, I'm connected to most of these hospitals down here in Florida. I know people in these hospitals. I know the providers. I know the nurses. And they tell me what's going on. I don't look at the news. I ask them because they can tell me, hey, listen, really full. Is it all COVID? Is it unvaccinated? It's not. They're just vaccinated people that are in the hospitals too or are getting sick. Now, they might not be dying, and God bless. We don't want these people dying. You know, it's a horrible thing that's going out there. All right. HCG. If you don't know what HCG is, look it up. All right. I don't want to. It's just look it up. And at that point, chronic gonadotropin. All right. So if you know what it is, now that's what it is. Check it out, though. Okay. All right, guys. I'm sorry if you guys don't have the money out there. I apologize. I really do. Oh, I went down for a second. Sorry about that, Art. Apologize. I'm new what we're talking about. We were talking about Titan Trifecta, and we were talking about some of the different things that were going on out there. The fact that the vaccine numbers are not even close to accurate, so they need to force the world to be vaxxed so they feel better. So that's the thing, though. Even if we force the world to get vaccinated, you're going to need booster shots. So they're going to have to roll off the booster shots and roll out the booster shots. It is what it is, you know? So it's really, really crazy. Big shout out to Amin. These different countries, all you guys joining us from all around the world. Thank you, guys. I hope all is well. I hope you guys are safe wherever you guys are at. And at that point, you know, I hope everything goes good. I know there's some different things. If you take TRT, you have to take it forever. Good question. So if you take TRT, if you go on hormone replacement therapy or testosterone replacement, you don't have to be on it forever, but you do to a certain extent. Now, let me explain that answer. The reason is because if you truly need testosterone, all right, your levels are low, tanked, they're never going to come back. There's nothing that's going to recharge your testicles and boost it up so you have testosterone, right? Now, there's different things like Clomid and stuff like that might kickstart a little bit or might raise the numbers, like HCG. But when you start testosterone, it's going to raise those numbers up. If you want to keep on those numbers and get symptom relief and feel better, then you're going to have to take it ongoing, okay? I've been on testosterone for over 11 years now. 11 years. Man, it flies by. And I remember the first time I gave myself a shot, too. You know, that was an experience. It's always the first experience is always that one you always remember. And you're always freaked out. You think this needle is like, oh, my God, how am I going to do this and everything like that. But once you do it, you start feeling the benefits of it, and it's not that bad. It really isn't that bad. I know just started his testosterone replacement therapy. He was really scared, really fearful, about some of the things. And he started it, and he's starting to feel better already within a week. And he's like, you know what? The shot wasn't that bad. I was really kind of up in the air about it, and it came through. So really, really cool. Keep getting interrupted here. I apologize. I can tempting using HCG while I'm laid up here after my show. Definitely, man. I would recommend just trying it for sure. There's a lot of spam out here that I keep reporting. Thank you, Ange. Report these guys. All right. I'd never go to 500 calories, just down at 900,000 calories. You're going to be awesome. Listen, if they're disrespecting us, report their ass. I appreciate it. If I see them out here, I'm blocking their ass too. I've got people that really want to learn here or understand some things, and I'm all about them. Anybody that comes in here is being disrespectful, then at that point, they're out the door, okay? They don't need to be on here. Hola, what's going on? Is that Brazil? Andressa, what's going on? Thank you, guys. I don't speak Brazilian. Tudo them. I'm sorry. Pedrito, man, all these Brazilians, all these people from all these different countries. More Denver, America. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to have to end this here very shortly. All right, so the FDA and CDC has told the medical community to not report breakthrough cases. I I don't know if that's true or not. They might. I don't know what's going on with that. You can ask a question if you have a good question. Keep tight. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Wow, look at all these different countries and people throwing up their flags. Big shout out to you guys. We got different languages in here. Big shot. All right, that's awesome. Ask me any questions, guys. I'm going to give you guys like 3 more minutes, and then I got to go, man. I got to do this for my son. You're welcome, Eddie. Any other questions, man, let me know. I'd be happy to answer for you guys, okay? Oh, man, this is crazy. For TRT, are they the small insulin needles like we use for the rest of Titan? No. So if you're taking testosterone replacement, you're going to want to use a 23 gauge 1-inch needle. It is a little bit bigger, but the reason is because of the viscosity. The oil is thicker, okay? And at that point, when you shoot it in, it's going to go through that needle a lot better and draw up a lot faster too. That's going to be a problem too. So it is a little bit bigger, but I promise you, it's going to be a lot better as far as that goes. Let me just take a little screenshot there. Boom. All right. All right. You're welcome. I'll never report legitimate. I know you wouldn't, Ange. I appreciate you helping me out. Guys, thank you guys so much. I'm trying to just make sure I answer all your questions. Hi from Canada. Big shout out. What's up? Yee. What's going on? How you guys doing out there? All right. So the next one. All right. Touch on fat burning cream. I'm interested. All right. Hold on, Law. That's good. All right. So Titan fat burning cream, and then I got to go. So Titan fat burning cream is really, really awesome. All right. So I developed this with some chemists a long time ago. The reason I did it was because there was a lot of women out there that were being self-conscious about certain areas on their body. Particularly, most of them were on the legs, cellulite in the back of the legs and such. You know, they were going into a wedding per se, or they wanted to get in a bathing suit, and just there was a lot of some areas that could use some help. That was one reason. The second reason was competitors. A lot of these competitors, whether they're fashion or as far as like the girls that go out there and they do the pageants. That was one. And then the bodybuilders. So they were using Preparation H because Preparation H tightens the skin, right? So I'm like, listen, and then there's over-the-counter stuff like vasoburn and stuff like that. When you apply it, it actually burns you. And then girls think this is the way it should be. It has to burn for me to get any results out of it. That's not true. So the Titan fat burning cream, it's got a number of different ingredients from aminophylline, caffeine, retinol. I mean, it's loaded, right? And how does it work? So you can apply this to any area in your body, whether it's your face or your arms or your legs or your stomach or whatever it may be. What does it do? So what it does is it shrinks the fat cells in the area. It also tightens the skin, right? So it's going to give it a more aesthetic appearance, a more like beautiful aesthetic appearance. It's going to tighten the skin and it's aesthetically pleasing, right? So at that point, it's going to work all day. So when you put it on there, it's going to work. Now, girls or guys can use it on their stomach area. And then you can put a squeam on there, like one of those little belt things, right? Or you can actually use saran wrap. That's the old school way. Use saran wrap. You can use it overnight. You can use it while you're working out or right before you're going to go do whatever you're going to do. And you can apply it. And you'll see all the water. It dehydrates the areas too as well. So it's going to get all that subcutaneous water out of there. So it's going to help the area tremendously. Big Drew uses it. A ton of people use it. So it's really good. The Real Hokey Pride, Titan Medical. Did you get my texts? I'll tell you what. If you can text the line just real quick, I'll have Sharice look at it. I'm on the live right now, so I don't have the phone or anything in front of me. And at that point, I can help you out, okay? All right. Thanks for asking about the fat burning. Fat burning cream is good. It's a really good one. I'll touch more base on it next live. I got to go. Because I got to go to the baseball park to help my son. But I appreciate all you guys tuning in. This has been one of the best lives for me, guys. And it's been a short one. But I appreciate all you guys. Badges up. Big shout out to all you guys. I appreciate all you guys supporting me with the badges. Everybody on here, I told you guys, I'm going to send you out the bags to the people I said, right? So before I end this, Fitness DMK, Ange Tusa, Big Irishman, you guys all got bags. Hold on, Law, you bought 2 badges, you get a bag too. So text the line, I'll get them to you. Project Graham, Eddie, Adam, to Real Hokey Pride, and Brian, you guys are all going to get shirts, okay? Titan Medical shirts or the Titan Strong ones, okay? All you guys got to do is text the line, 727-389-3220. If you got a bag, say, John, promise me a bag. I'll get it sent out to you guys. If it's a shirt, John promised me a shirt. Give me your size. Give me a good address of where you can send, and I'll hook you guys up. So I appreciate all you guys being on here for me, supporting Titan Medical Center week in, week out. This is the second live of the day. And I've seen some of you guys on here twice. I appreciate you guys all very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Sharice. We're going to go live, and for her little healthy lifestyle soapbox, and then me and Big Drew on Titan Lifestyle on Friday. Thank you guys all. If you guys got questions, save them for them. I'll be sure to answer them. You can DM me. You can write them down and let me know what those questions are, and I'll answer for you guys. I got to go. Much love to you guys. Thank you guys so much. Titan Medical.